wir dran. Also du bist neu und dann kam noch eine Änderung, so Mohammed soll ich noch ankündigen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a tough task after the lunch. I hope you had good networking sessions. I'll try to do my bit. I know we good number of speakers spoke about it. And first of all, I would like to thank the organizers, especially Lakshmi ji, for inviting me. And more important, I'm very privileged and honored to be in the same podium. We have the Honorable Minister, Srinivas Kontapalli Garu, as well as of course, I'm representing the state as well as the nation. That's again a double proud moment for me because we have the Honorable Prime Minister who is doing a great amount of work. At the same time, we have the Honorable Chief Minister of my state, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. So before I think I don't want to make a routine. I don't normally use any scripts. I think you should use a short script video. But before that, I know there were a lot of sessions. I know the Honorable Minister has already addressed a couple of Andhra Pradesh, which is one of the key states for us. But I wanted to ask a few questions. I want to make it more interactive. That's where I believe we are talking about innovation rather than there. So how many of you know more about India? What do you know about India? I just want to know what you know about India. Anybody can say anything. What do you know about India? Sorry? Good food? Spiritual, cultural.
Amazing spiritual culture and heritage.
Okay. Sorry? 1/7 global consumption market. Of course, Anil, I think you are India. I want to know from the audience who has not been to. How many of you been to India? Okay. And who have not visited India, what do you want to know about India? I think we are talking in the SMEs, right? I mean, as I said, see, basically, any innovation, I think, for me, I always say I come from a land which definitely I take this as a pride, and I know how many of you know. We started, I think we invented zero, right? How many of you know that? The zero was invented by us, and we have the nation where we know the man who has known about infinity. So zero and infinity, today we talk about every technology, the behind or the kind of the bridge that you see, all that is what we have. And our mission actually is, we had the G20, that's the first Startup 20, I think if you are known, in the G20, the first time we had under our presidency, the Startup 20, the startup program has been started. That's only to this with a big mission that we have one world, one family, one future. So friends, we're all in the same community. So our thing is to kind of build the world, all of us coming together. So I always go with a slogan. People ask me, what is the best things that you do, how to get in. My slogan is, networking is better than not working. It's not net worth. Networking is better than not working. So if we need to connect to the right networks, if we connect to the right networks, obviously our passions, everything would drive the innovation. It's not that, I mean, what we talk about innovation is not about giving the jargons of how AI does, what does AI do or not. End of the day, I always say we have a HI that I call it as heartifying intelligence. If we have heartifying intelligence, I think we can definitely apply, and that's where, as a group, I think I had two jobs, two things that I do. One is IFIN Global Group. We are a global workforce solutions in 25 countries, and we have 98% women, 98% women. We used to call India homemakers. We all made them talent champions. They all work for the world's best investment banks, financial institutions, and also right from quantum to the AI. We have built the first quantum talent technology, and even now into the space tech. Secondly, the other thing is I also hold a foundation, co-founder called International Startup Foundation. This basically, what we do is we have about 3,000 mentors across the globe, and you'll be wondering, these are pro bono mentors. We don't have a single employee in this foundation, nor we don't have any structure. It's been 2 years, and what we have done is, because we're talking about innovation, we have 8 to 16-year kids, 8 to 16-year kids from the rural areas, not even who have been seen towns. They don't have anything to kind of wear, shoes or something of that. All of them, we have taken them to the US, what we call junior unicorns. They are the people who has got good things, right from drones to satellites to kind of a thing. In the last 2 months across, we got 40 of them. This is the first of its types in India. And also I never heard that in the globe. Like, it's not an inter-exchange program after you come into the graduation. It is much more about 8 years kid who's still trying to dream something that they want to come in. And thanks to our Andhra Pradesh government, sir, all your encouragement and all that. So we should applaud for our Honorable Minister, their support and all that. So this is very rarest, I believe, right? And I think if all goes well, next year we'll have the junior unicorn, the kids in Davos. And this will be possible from us, and we will be doing try to do that. This SMEs is not only for the power of small, but also not the just young entrepreneurs, but we'll also have junior entrepreneurs. That is the attempt that we're being. So I know you may be knowing what is that. I'm talking about the drivers and talent innovation. Talent, obviously, when you have the right talent source and also getting into we are getting the same talent across the world. What we need to do is see the places, see the institutions or see the places. We have a kind of a mechanism. In the last 1 year, we had about 100,000 plus whom we counseled. We have a software. We have a kind of a platform that's been built in. Definitely, after this, I'll share the platform. I always say jokingly, connect to me to connect to the world. So basically, that's the intent. And before closing, because I know we have already, you heard more about India, more about our prosperous state, and about our great leaders who have been here. So I want to conclude, and as I said, applaud all of you again for joining. I think this is a good beginning. I know we are talking small, we are a good beginning, and I think we'll make a history. This will be getting in many years, and thanks again for all the organizers. Thank you.
We're gonna have a very special surprise moment. So we have on stage Mr. Kavaya Masood Akhtar, the chairman, with a little surprise for our Anis president. Dear gentlemen, warm welcome on stage for your surprise. Okay, I was asked about that change to announce it now.